guys, it's Alina here, and today I have my most recent haul. So today I'm going to be showing you everything I bought during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, the fall 2015 edition. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love haul videos and you want me to keep doing them, because I'd be happy to do that. So let's just get started. So I love watching haul videos, and that's why I love to film them as well, because I love to share with you guys. But not gonna lie, it is really frustrating to keep everything in a box waiting to be filmed before I use it. And I try so hard to stick to that, to make sure that I'm not accidentally using something and then talking about it in a haul like 2 weeks later saying I just got it. And it's really difficult with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty because it's 21 days, so you're waiting for everything to come in, and once it finally comes in, you just want to use it. I will say that Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, it seemed really good on the surface this time, especially if you didn't have a lot of the items, but a lot of the beauty steals were beauty steals from previous 21 Days of Beauty, so I either already had the item or I didn't need a backup. So I mean, I bought a good amount, but I didn't buy as much as I usually do. Okay, so let's start with Too Faced. Let's do that first. The two main deals that I can remember of Too Faced were the lip creams, the color drenched lip creams, and also the bulletproof 24-hour eyeliners. Initially, I wasn't planning on getting the lip creams just because they're not super pigmented and they tend to move around a lot, like they don't sit still, and it makes sense, they're moisturizing or whatever, but it was such a good deal. I would never pay full price for that particular item. But at $12 each, I can get down with that. So I got 7 of them. But there's like, I don't know, at least 20 different colors, so that's not too bad. So I'll show you the colors that I got. This first color is So Very Sexy, and it looks like that. You know, some of these are more pigmented than others. So the days I like to wear those are days that my lips are kind of dry. I also like to wear it on days where I'm not wearing a lot of makeup and I could just throw on something and it's glossy but it's not sticky like lip gloss. You know, you just kind of have to be in the mood for something like this. The next color is Razzle Dazzle Rose. So it's this one up here. So far so good. And they smell really good too. I feel like this is like the grown-up version of Bonnie Bell Lip Smackers, like with more color to it. But just something that you can throw in your bag and it provides, you know, some moisture or whatever. So this next one is Bumbleberry. So the color on this one is definitely subtle, but it gives you like a nice little tint to it. This next color is called I Want Candy. So it's this one right here. This one is Sweet Maple. Jelly Belly. It's not up top like there. From the viewfinder, they all look like they kind of are the same, but they're really not, I swear. And the last one is a Lollipop. Where are we gonna put you? This one's right over here. So once again, these are all the shades that I got. So what I'll definitely say about those are be careful when it's a really hot day and you have it in your purse or whatever. Don't ever leave them in your car because those things will melt like this. Even on a hot day, like I noticed that they're just kind of like disintegrate, just like any lipstick would, but for whatever reason, these tend to do it even more. So for the Too Faced Bulletproof 24-Hour Eyeliners, they had them, I think, also 50% off or something like that. So I didn't get all the shades, but I got quite a few. I got 4 of them. These are kind of interesting because they're like thick. I don't know how these stay sharp. Let's see, look at the tip. This one is Blackout. And on the other side, there's like a smudging tool. So this one is called Dirtbag. This one's called Get Lucky. And this one is called White Lie. Alright, so these are all the colors that I got. This is Blackout, Dirtbag, Get Lucky, and White Lie. So I think the most impressive is definitely Blackout, Get Lucky, and White Lie. Dirtbag's kind of like, nothing too special. So I'm going in with my baby wipe and these things don't want to move. Wow, even scrubbing super hard. I would say probably one of the main reasons why I talked myself into getting those Too Faced items is for the gift with purchase. Cute little makeup bag, right? This is so me that I had to get it. Let's move on to something easy. I didn't really get too much skincare. They didn't offer that much skincare, but the options were not that great of a deal. I don't know why. Usually the skincare stuff is usually like 20% off or whatever, which is not huge for this kind of sale. So the first thing I'll talk about are the Clarisonic brush heads, which these were buy one get one free. I just recently started using my Clarisonic again, so pretty sure that brush head is like from 3 years ago. I mean, I didn't use it much then, but maybe even longer than 3 years. But I feel like it's time for a new one. So I got the deep pore cleansing one, and then I got the one for acne. I don't really have a lot of acne, but I don't know, this one had really good reviews, so I thought I would give it a shot. And deep pore cleansing, I mean, who doesn't want their pores deeply cleansed? So these are the ones I got. So the other skincare item I got is the Dermadoctor Kakadu C face cream. What? Kakadu C? I don't even know. I think they also had the serum on sale, but the cream I think had better reviews from what I saw. And I need a new night cream. So yeah, I mean, most of the people said it like totally transformed their skin. So we're gonna see what that does for me. So moving on. I'm pretty sure I said I was not going to get cargo blushes, but I don't know what happened. They just, I don't know what happened. I got 2 of the powder blushes and then 2 of the swimmable water resistant blushes. I don't know why you need a water resistant blush, like who wears blush to go swimming, but needless to say, it's an option. So I believe these were 50% off, like $13 each, I think. But oh my gosh, these blushes are huge. I had no idea. Such a good value at $13. So of the powder blushes, I got Rome. It's like a shimmery tangerine color. So pretty. And then I got Mendocino. This is like a shimmery mauve color. And then of the swimmables, I got Los Cabos, which this is like a shimmery, it's even more of a tangerine color than the other one. I got Ibiza. It's a shimmery, like more cool toned pink. And I was gonna get the color Bali, but I was like, it was the gift with purchase, so I don't have to end up, you know, spending money to get a full size when I can get it in a small size. Are you gonna let me open you? This is a pretty good sample size. So this one, I see it kind of looks like shimmery, but very little. This I see is like more of like an everyday type of like pinkish tone. It's not like too dark, not too bright, and this one, the Bali sold out so quickly, and I'm realizing why it's such a pretty color. So that was the gift with purchase. So throughout the 21 Days of Beauty, every once in a while they had a special deal for platinum members, like a sale that wasn't announced in the little flyer, and they'll just tell you the day of. So one of them was the Urban Decay eyeshadow singles for either 50% off or buy one get one free. So I got 4 of them. Some of the colors I wanted weren't available, so that was kind of sad, but I still got some nice ones. So this first one is called Lounge. And I'll swatch them after I show you guys. This one is called Backfire. Super pretty. Sideline. And this one is like the one I'm most excited about. Fireball. I'm gonna swatch these. So here are the shades. Here we have Lounge, Backfire, Sideline, and Fireball. Can you even see that? I don't even know. It's hard to see it on camera, but I'll do better swatches on the blog. So the other like last minute deal was the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palettes. They weren't 50% off, but it was still a really good value. Like, this is a palette that I've always seen and I've been curious about, but I don't know, I just didn't think it was worth what the regular price is, which I can't remember off the top of my head. But at a discounted price. It's plenty nice. So this is what the palette looks like. Really, really pretty. So this was a nice little surprise that I was able to get this. I did pick up a backup of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Precision Longwear Eyeliner. I thoroughly enjoy this eyeliner. Another last minute deal they had for our Platinum members was that they had all of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, the poured version, for $19 each. So I picked them up. So these are the Becca Illuminators. They normally retail for $38 for this. I actually thought I was gonna be bigger than this. So $38 for this little thing, I would never pay that much, but at $19, I can get down with that. I did get all 5 colors just so I can kind of test out the poured version. So this one is Pearl. This one is Moonstone. This one's sweated a little bit. It's schwitzing. This one's Opal. I don't think it's supposed to have this little thing. I think that's why. This is the only one that has it. Yeah, none of the other ones have it. This one is Rose Gold and Topaz. So I'm definitely excited to try those out. I know that a lot of people don't like them as much as the pressed version, but I think it's because I feel like powders, you can always go really heavy-handed, but anything that's in a cream or liquid form, you kind of have to build it up. But I think that's kind of a good thing. I think that some people will go a little nutty with the powdered illuminizers and don't realize that they have a serious line going on. Like, they don't understand the whole blending concept. So a nice cream luminizer is kind of the way to go for those people mainly. I haven't really ever used like a more cream luminizer, so I'm definitely excited to try these out and at a discounted price. So I also picked up the CK1 Brow Pencil and Gel Duo when it was on sale. I got Wiley Brunette. They had 2 that were called Brunette, so I don't know. I couldn't tell which one was lighter by the little swatch that they had. So I think blonde was number 200 and black was like 500 or 600. So I chose the brunette that was the lowest of number. That was my logic. So I think I did good. Definitely seems like a more taupey, like ashy brown. Is it tinted? Okay, so the gel is not tinted. It's just a regular clear gel. At least that's what it looks like. But anywho, so it's kind of nice to have, you know, all in one, kind of nice to throw in your purse. I haven't tried these before, but at the discounted price I wanted to, and CK1 brand actually does really good makeup. I have a lot of their lipsticks, like their regular lipsticks are amazing, and I got them during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty like a couple sessions ago. CK1, they know what's up. And their gift with purchase was a little makeup bag. I mean, it's white, so I mean, a white makeup bag is like death. And inside the makeup bag, you have lots of paper to wrap up these 2 little glosses. So the darker one is Tender and the lighter one is Sugar. So I also ended up getting the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzers. I told myself I wasn't going to get them because I don't need them. And I really wish I had known. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I really thought the full size was like the smaller version, which I guess is the travel size, because holy bejesus, like, this is gonna last like 3 years. And I got all 3 of them because I wasn't sure which one I was gonna like. I'm so like not very bright. I do like how it opens up to the side like that. That's kind of neat, something different. Does it come with what's on the side? Is there something on the side? Ah! So a little brush is on the other side. That's cool. I feel like I'm gonna break this in a second. So how do I know which one's which? So I guess this is the regular Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. So this is the shimmery one. And these are huge. This is the matte version, which I don't know, that's like so light. Like that wouldn't really bronze many people. Even me, I'm pretty pale skinned, but this is not really too bronzy. And then I also got the Golden Glow, which to me, if you see, like that's the Golden Glow. It's another shimmery one. this is the original over here, and this is the Golden Glow. I feel like the original has a little more of a reddish tone to it. Golden Glow is definitely more the golden brown. These things are so huge. Also, during the 21 Days of Beauty, a lot of the holiday sets were released, so of course I picked them up, but I'm not going to talk about all of them because they all will have their own videos basically, and there's really no need to talk about all of them. But I will talk about one because I want to show you the gift with purchase because it was so cute. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do a full video on this one specifically. It's the Benefit Real Cheeky Party. And the reason I'm not sure that I'm going to do a full video on it is because it's so similar to last year's, but I may still do a video to compare it to last year's because I know not everyone got last year's palette, so kind of just letting you know whether or not it's worthwhile to get this one, because to me I think last year's just off the bat, I think last year's is a better value because it had Bella Bamba, which is discontinued. I know a lot of people wanted it because of that, but I thought I would check it out, see what it was about to get this cute makeup bag. Laughter is the best cosmetic. Super cute. Let me know if you guys want me to do a full video on the Real Cheeky Party, or if you guys just want a blog post, just leave me a comment to let me know because I'd be happy to do that, and I can compare it to last year's as well. That is what I picked up during my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty Fall 2015 edition. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya!